نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم ورب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. So there are only few slides left for the background of lesson 11. We will complete that few slides, and if you have any questions related to the lesson number 10. So if you have any questions related to this presentation, which I've been taking from few days, so you can clarify that today. Otherwise, we will move to the textbook today after I finish this few slides which are left. Okay. So so when we are talking about Al-Jumlatul Ismiya, Al-Jumlatul Ismiya have three things in it: Al-Mubtada, Al-Khabar, and Mutalik bil Khabar. Al-Mubtada, Khabar, and Mutalik bil Khabar. Okay. Now, what is Mubtada? It is subject matter of the sentence. That is Mubtada. So this is just for your revision. And it is Marfu. Mubtada is Marfu. And it is most of the time Ma'rifa. Most of the time it is Ma'rifa. Now you have learned exception when it is not Ma'rifa, it is Nakira. What is that? When is Mubtada Nakira? Can you reply in the chat? There is a situation in which Mubtada comes as Nakira also. So does anyone have answer for this? Now Mubtada is most of the time Ma'rifa, but there are situations in which Mubtada is Nakira, and you have learned that. No one remembers that? Yes. Khabar Muqaddam. Yes. Okay. So there are situations when Mubtada Muakhar is there, then it is Nakira also. Okay. Then, okay. So Mubtada, inshallah, there are still few things left related to Mubtada. You will learn it inshallah later on. Khabar is the news or information about Mubtada. Okay, it is the news or information about Mubtada. And it is mostly Nakira, but Khabar comes as Ma'rif also. And in this textbook, you have seen many examples when Khabar is coming as Ma'rif also. But mostly it is Nakira. Khabar is Marfu. Khabar is Marfu. Now, I explained to you last time that a Jumla Ismiya can also be Khabar. Now, in that case, we will stick to this rule that Khabar is Marfu. Now, when Jumla Ismiya comes as Khabar, now Jumla Ismiya will consist of at least Mubtada and Khabar. Okay. Now, this Jumla Ismiya, we will call it as, when it comes as a Khabar, we will call it as Fi Mahalli Raf. Fi Mahalli Raf'in, in place of Rafa. Understood? And I explained to you that the scholars of Arabic grammar say they make a rule, And when there are some exceptions, so they have some, some exceptional things. So they say, okay, now khabar is mubtada, is marfu, khabar is marfu. So now Jumla Ismiya is not one word, it is several words. So how do we say? So they'll say, okay, in place of rafa. So that means the whole Jumla is marfu. You can say that, okay, in place of rafa. Now today you are going to learn new khabar and Jumla fi'liya as khabar also. Okay. You have learned Jumla fi'liya, but Jumla fi'liya coming as khabar, inshallah, today I will take some examples of that. So khabar can come as Jumla fi'liya also. Now this completes the topic of khabar. This completes the topic of khabar. So these are the things you have to remember about khabar. That it is the news or information about mubtada. Mostly it is nakira, but it comes as ma'rifa also. It is marfu'. Now Jumla Ismiya can be khabar. So we will say when Jumla Ismiya is khabar, we'll say it is fi mahalli rafi'. And even Jumla fi'liya can come as a khabar, and that time even we will call Jumla fi'liya as fi mahalli rafi'. Understood, brothers and sisters? If you have any difficulty understanding this, please ask me in Zoom chat, okay, or on YouTube chat. So this completes the topic of khabar. Now, muta'alliq bil khabar is again the information of khabar. It is the information of khabar, and it is only two types: jar majroor and zarf. Jar majroor and zarf. That is muta'alliq bil khabar. Let's take the example of Jumla fi'liya as khabar. Okay. Let's take the example of Jumla fi'liya as khabar. Now I have this sentence: Hamidun dhahaba ilal masjidi. Hamidun dhahaba ilal masjidi. Can anyone tell me the meaning of this sentence? Hamidun dhahaba ilal masjidi. Hamid went to the masjid. Yes, to some extent this is correct. To be more specific, I will say Hamid, he went to the masjid. We can say that also, right? Hamid, comma, he went to the masjid. This is more specific, right, brothers and sisters? Hamid, he went to the masjid. Why? Because Zahaba is coming after Hamid. Zahaba is coming after Hamid. So Zahaba is, it has the sense of he hidden in it. So we can say Hamid, he went to the masjid. What kind of Jumla is this? This is starting with Hamid, which is ism. So it is Jumla Ismiya. It is Jumla Ismiya. Now let's do the analysis of this, brothers and sisters. Hamid is what? What is Hamid? Hamid is Mubtada. Yes, it is ism, but what is? Because it is Jumla Ismiya. Now let's do the analysis of this, Zion. You have to do the analysis of this, yes. So it is Ma'rifa because it is the name of a person. It is name of a person, and it is Mubtada. And it is Mubtada. Yes, it is Mubtada. And Mubtada is Marfu. Is Marfu. Now the remaining part of the sentence is ذهب إلى المسجد. ذهب إلى المسجد. What is the meaning of this? Just this part. Assume Hamid is not part of the sentence. ذهب إلى المسجد. What does this mean? What is the meaning of this? He went to the masjid. He went to the masjid. Yes. Now, what kind of sentence is this? Just this. What kind of sentence is this? This is Jumla fi'liya. Very well done. This is Jumla fi'liya. Why? Because it is starting with dhahaba. It is starting with dhahaba. And dhahaba is fi'l. What is fa'il here? What is fa'il here? Fa'il is the doer of fi'l. Mustatir. Fa'il is mustatir. It is hidden here because yes, huwa. Fa'il is huwa. Now, fa'il always comes before fail or after fail? It is always after. So anything before fail is not fa'il of that fail. Anything before fail is not fa'il of that fail. Okay? Just give me a minute. Okay. So, okay. Dhahaba ila al-masjidi. Now, this is, I mentioned to you, this is a Jumla Ismiya. The whole thing is Jumla Ismiya. Hamidun dhahaba ila al-masjidi. Hamid is mubtada. Hamid is mubtada. Now, the remaining part of the sentence is Jumla fi'liya. So, this is what? This is Khabar. This is Khabar. As I mentioned in the previous slide, that Khabar can be Jumla fi'liya also. Like Khabar can be Jumla Ismiya. In the same way, Khabar can be Jumla fi'liya also. So this whole thing, Dhahaba ila al-masjidi, is Khabar. It is Jumla fi'liya. And how will you say that? Dhahaba ila al-masjidi is Jumla fi'liya. Khabar fi mahalli raf'in, in place of rafa. It is occupying the place of rafa. Understood? Yes. Okay. This is clear, brothers and sisters. Now let's do the analysis of this. Only this sentence. You can further do the analysis of this. So dhahaba is fi'l, and fa'il, as you mentioned, is mustatir. And what is ila al-masjidi? What is ila al-masjidi? Jar majrur, shibhu jumla. What is related to the mutalik bil khabar? Who said that mutalik bil Sister Sufia? MashaAllah. Well done, Sister Sufia. This is what I wanted to hear. Ila al-masjidi is mutalik bil fail. Sorry, mutalik bil fail. It will not be mutalik bil khabar, sister. Mutalik bil fail, because it is Jumla Ismiya. Now I told you specifically, because this is Jumla fi'liya. So I told you in Jumla fi'liya, mutalik bil fail is what? What is mutalik bil fail in Jumla fi'liya? Only jar majroor. Very good, very good. And mutalik bil khabar is what? Mutalik bil khabar is what? Jar majroor and zarf. Yes. Okay, remember this, brothers and sisters. This is very important. This is very important. So there are two mutalik you have learned. Mutalik bil khabar which comes in Jumla Ismiya, Mutalik bil Fil, which comes in Jumla Fi'liya. Now, Mutalik bil Khabar are two things. Mutalik bil Khabar are two things, Jar Majroor and Zarf. And Mutalik bil Fi'l is only Jar Majroor. Understood? Okay. Yeah. Now, can we say this? The meaning of this, most of you said, Hamid went to the masjid. Hamid went to the masjid. Now, I have a question to all of you, and you can reply in the chat window. Can we say the same thing in Jumla Fi'liya? Hamidun Zahaba ila al-masjidi, it is a Jumla Ismiya. Can we say the same thing in Jumla Fi'liya? Yes, good. How? Can you tell me the sentence? Zahaba Hamidun ila al-masjidi. MashaAllah. Zahaba Hamidun ila al-masjidi. Very good. Zahaba Hamidun ila al-masjidi. So what is the difference? This is Jumla Fi'liya and this is Jumla Ismiya. Can anyone guess what is the difference between them? Yes, Hamidun is fa'il, and that is true in Jumla Fi'liya. No, fa'il will never come before Jumla Fi'liya, Zayan. So Zahamidun is not fa'il here. In Jumla Ismiya, here this Zahamidun is not fa'il. Fa'il will always come before it. Fa'il will always come after it, after fail. I mean, why? Which sentence is more correct to say? Like, or which sentence? Both of them, they look very correct. Yes, ism comes first. That's why it is Jumla Ismiya. But why we have? Okay, there are two ways of saying. I will explain you the meaning. Now, this is Jumla Fi'liya. Both of them are correct sentences, but I will explain you. In this sentence, in the first sentence, in this, Hamidun is subject, Mubtada, plus in this second one, the second part in the Khabar, he's saying he went to the masjid. So it is pointing to again Hamid, though it is not a, according to this Jumla Fi'liya, it is not a file. Hamid is not directly as a file, but he is pointing to Hamid. So it is both subject as well as the doer in this sentence. A subject as well as file. Hence, there is more stress here. There is more stress in Jumla Ismiya. So how will I say the correct meaning of this is Hamid, he went to the masjid. So this he is creating a big difference. Hamid, he no doubt went to the masjid. If I want to stress something, brothers and sisters, I would say Hamid, he went to the masjid. Sure, he went to the masjid. You know, many times we say in other languages also. Okay. It's not exclusivity, like it's like more confirming, like it's though it's the meaning Hamid went to the masjid is again shows that he went to the masjid, but here it is more confirming, it's more emphasized. Yes, it's emphasized. Okay, it's stressing Hamid, he went to the masjid. That's the difference between the two sentences, brothers and sisters. Meaning is looks to be similar, but this Jumla Ismiya, see what a role it creates. It makes a bit so most of the time, if you see in the normal language, okay, they'll be speaking in the normal sentences, it will be what? Jumla Fi'liya. Okay, so he went here, he went there, it will be Zahaba, like that. Okay, But if I want to stress on something to emphasize more, then such sentence is constructed. Okay. Okay, so what new thing you have learned today is Jumla fi'liya comes as a khabar also. Okay. Jumla fi'liya comes as a khabar also. Now, I will take more examples of such, like such things. Nasara, Nasara al-Muslimu. Nasara means he helped. Nasara al-Muslimu. What is the meaning of this? And what this is Jumla fi'liya because it is starting with fi'l. Nasara al-Muslimu. No, Sister Najiba. Nasara al-Muslimu. This is Jumla fi'liya. The Muslim helped. What is fail and what is fa'il? Nasara fi'l. Yes. Al-Muslimu is fa'il. The Muslim helped. Is it clear, Sister Najiba? Sister Najiba? Okay. Okay. Now, and I can tell the same thing in Jumla Ismiya also. Al-Muslimu Nasara. Al-Muslimu Nasara. Now you tell me, what is the meaning of this? Sister Asha, you said you want to say maybe Mustatir. Where is Mustatir? Which one that I'm asking Sister Asha? You are saying Mustatir for what? For the Jumla fi'liya or? One minute before I go into this sentence, I have a question for Sister Asha. Because she wrote Mustatir. Mustatir, what is Mustatir here? What is the meaning of Mustatir? Yeah, Jumla fi'liya. So what do you mean? Mustatir means you said fa'il is Mustatir here. This is what you mean? That was your answer? That's what you were telling? Okay, no, sister. I will tell you. Here, don't assume that whenever third person singular comes, the fa'il is always Mustatir. No. The fa'il is either in the sentence or it is Mustatir. There are two conditions. It will be either in the sentence or it will be hidden. Now, when you can see in the sentence, then it is always after fi'l. When you see in the sentence, then it is always after fi'l. So, and fa'il is always marfu. Fa'il is always marfu. Now, this is fi'l. This is fi'l. Now, after fi'l, there is a ism coming al-Muslimu, and it is marfu, and it is coming after fi'l. So here, fa'il is not mustatir, sister. Fa'il is not mustatir. Here, fa'il is present in the sentence. Okay? Here, fa'il is present in the sentence. Is this clear, Sister Asha, or not? If not clear, if it is not clear, I will take you back to this slide when I explained fail and fa'il. It's in the same chapter. Listen, just few slides back. I can go back. Is it okay? It's clear, right? Sure. Fine. Or do you want me to go back to those? Okay. Fine. You say. Now, al-Muslimu Nasara. Now, Sister Asha, you tell me. What kind of sentence is this? This is already Jumla Ismiya. Now, In Jumla Ismiya, what do you see? What are the things you will be seeing in Jumla Ismiya? What do you see in Jumla Ismiya? What do you try to identify in Jumla Ismiya? Mubtada, well done. And Khabar. Okay. So what is Mubtada and what is Khabar here? Al Muslimu is Mubtada and Khabar is Nasara. And what is Nasara? What is Nasara? It is fail. Okay. Now this is Khabar. You are saying Khabar. So what kind of Khabar is this? It is Jumla Fi'liya. This is Jumla itself. I told you when I was explaining Fi'l, I was telling you Fi'l by itself is a Jumla. Fi'l by itself is a Jumla. If I say Kharaja, he left, it completes the meaning. So this is uniqueness about Fi'l. In Jumla Ismiya, at least you have to have Mubtada and Khabar or Mutalik bil Khabar. But in Fi'l, just Fi'l itself is a complete sentence. So this Nasara itself is a complete sentence. So this is Jumla Fi'liya. Now in this Jumla Fi'liya, what is Fi'l and what is Fa'il? In this Jumla Fi'liya, what is Fi'l and what is Fa'il? Okay, Fi'l is okay. Fa'il is Mustatir. Fa'il is Mustatir. Good. Good. Understood? Because this was the confusion with Sister Asha. She was, here it will be Mustatir. Here it will be Mustatir. Did she got or not? Sister Asha, is it clear to you now? Here. Here it will be Mustatir. So what will be the meaning of this? Yeah, he or huwa is defined. Yes. Okay, what will be the meaning of this sentence? Muslim helped him. Siraj, look at it. The Muslim, he helped. Well done. Muslim, he helped. The Muslim, he helped. Okay. There is a slight difference in the meaning. No, Sister Nahida. 1 minute. He is the Muslim helped. No. Al Muslimu, this Mubtada, the Muslim. Finish. Nasara, he helped. Finish. It's simple. The Muslim, he helped. Means there is a stress here. Why you are putting who there? There is no need to put who there. The Muslim, there is a stress on Muslim. Actually, the Muslim, he helped. Okay, that's the way of saying is Muslim, he helped. Means there is no doubt about others. So there is no, suppose there is a Muslim and there is a Christian. So you'll say, you're for sure you're saying the Muslim, he helped. It's not the Christian. I'm not against any religion here, but what I'm saying is it's emphasizing on who really helped, So the Muslim really helped. Is this clear? Okay, so similar sentence here, Nasarat Muslimatu. Okay, do the analysis of this. Okay. The Muslim woman, yeah, the Muslimah helps. That's correct. Al Muslimatu nasarat. Yes. A Muslim woman, she helped. That's correct. Yes. Okay, that's the difference. So I wanted to show you this, the same thing can be mentioned as a Jumla Ismiya and same thing can be mentioned in Jumla Fi'liya. But there will be slight difference in the meaning. Okay? There will be slight difference in the meaning. So here the slides are complete. Now we will go to the textbook. Now you'll find so many advanced topics are taken in the slides. So I expect textbook should be very easy for you to understand.